Alright, so here's where we're at. I painted everything today. I wanted to touch up that corner. It still looks like crap. And this is all stuff I hope you realize, like, I'm doing this stuff to try and make it right. It's costing me time, but I want to make it right. But anyway, you can kind of see the texture. I don't know how the video turns out blurry to you, but you can see there's some of the texture. I think it came out looking pretty good. So these walls are all finished painted. That's primed. I worked on this corner again, so I'm gonna have to come back and touch that up tomorrow. But all this is painted. I had to buy 2 more gallons of finished paint, another gallon of primer. These 2 walls are painted, but I had a bunch of holes right here. So you can see this flat spot here, and there's one up here. Now, I may end up having to repaint the entire wall. I'm gonna try to touch it up, but because of this angle, we'll see how it goes. But I had to just come back because these stuck out. I was hoping they'd fill with paint. They did not, so I filled them with mud. If they don't fill from that, I'm gonna caulk them, and then that's gonna be it. But I wanted to go ahead and get anything that stood out to me. So this wall is good over here. This wall I had a little touch up. In this bathroom, I had one spot right by the light here. This is all painted as well. I don't see my caulking gun, but I want to caulk that corner there. And then, you know what? I'm just gonna put some caulking in these, I think, because I don't want to risk having to do the whole wall again. You know what? This stuff drives me nuts. Because we have some here too. So I may go down and get mud and just hit that one here. All this is finished painted, all of it. I hit the tops here. And then I got this. Now this ended up being 3 full coats up here. So when we go up this way, all this is 3 coats plus primer. So 4 coats total. I got all that done. I got to put that back together. This upper wall's done. I got to do this. I was waiting on an answer on the color. I don't have service here. So when I came earlier and I texted you, I drove down to town and I had service. But the windows have 2 coats on them. I'm going to do a 3rd. I got to do that beam. But I'm hoping my daughter's got softball tomorrow. I'm going to try to get here early. Try and get all this stuff done so that Sunday I can clean up and get out of here. That's my goal. And we'll just call it where it is. But I hope you guys are happy because you're getting a killer deal. And I wanted to make sure that even though I'm having some problems financing this job, just because if you look at it, I've been here about 2.5 weeks, $1,400 doesn't really cut it. And that's my fault for underbidding. I should have done time and material. But I'm getting it done. As you can see, like this kind of stuff, I'm doing the best I can to make sure it's right. I could have sworn this should have been cut in a little better. I think we're just looking at the difference in it drying. So we're going to get up in here tomorrow. I barely have any paint left, but I should have enough if I have to do like a section here or a section there to be able to do it. So anyway, I'm going to go touch up those spots in the bathroom, and then we'll get out of here. We'll find a couple of pinholes here and there. I'm not going to go over every little dinky little thing. Anything that bothers you, we'll deal with. I can just caulk it and go from there. So anyway, that's all I got for you.